Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Trader by Choice. My name is Hissham and today I'm going to talk about the really interesting topic which is based on market psychology. So without wasting any time, let's get started. But before we start, if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel, like my video and share it with your friends and leave your comments in the comments section below to give me the feedback, or if you have any question I will try my best to answer all of your questions. So let's get started. This is the market psychology chart where you can easily find that on the Google. Just search for the Wall Street cheat sheet or psychology of a market cycle. You will find that chart. I will give you the reference of this chart with the actual BTC. I have already done the work for you, but before telling you from the actual chart, I will give you a little bit run through of this psychology, how it works and how we can compare this with the BTC chart. So let's get started. So with this chart, I think maybe we are somewhere around this area between the capitulation, anger, depression or the disbelief territory. So let's start here from this disbelief rally. Let's see what we can. So that is depression, disbelief. Okay, yep. So let's start with the disbelief. So in the disbelief, when we see the market start rally after the depression, when people have lost almost every hope from the market and they don't want to look back to the market unless market recover again. So that's the disbelief, or most of people they have lose their money and they don't want to come back into the market. After that we see a rally. The big whales or institutions, they have grabbed all the liquidity. They think this is the time to start moving the market in the upward direction. So after that disbelief, when we see this suckers rally, when they get the confirmation, okay, there is not much liquidity available, so let's grab a little bit of liquidity which was left in the market and start heading up in the upward direction. And we see after that we see the recovery. It gives a little bit hope to the market. We see that hope around 30 to 40% of the recovery in the market, and people think we may be in the bull market now, but still a lot of people don't know that we are in the bull market or not, so they don't have any a really good confirmations. After that, when we reach around this optimism area, when the price recovers say around 45 or 50% maybe, people start thinking okay, so this is actually a bull market, let's get ready for this bull market and we have to make heaps of money in this bull run. When the price reach around this belief area, a lot of people, they start jumping in the market with the mindset this is the time and that time will never gonna come back. Invest whatever money we have got in our bank accounts and we will make heaps of money with this bank account. So that's the belief and that's the confirmation of the people when the market is around a 50 to 60 or maybe around that area. After that we see the thrill in the market. This area, this is your first signal that when you're seeing the people in the market, even though they don't know how to actually do the risk management, they are doing the 100x 200x leverage trading. So this is your first signal that we are heading at the all-time high, the higher for the bullish run. So this is your first signal when everyone giving you taking the snapshot of the 200 500 1000x leverage trades they took and they made money somehow. So this is your first signal. Okay, so we are not far away from the high and we start heading to the bearish trend. When you reach this euphoria stage where a lot of people, they think that, see, I'm genius, I told you to buy that time, and if you bought and listened to me at that time, you made good money at that time, even though they don't even know what they are doing and where to take profits and how they're going to manage their profits and how they're going to manage their portfolio, even though they don't have any knowledge. After their euphoria, a lot of big whales, they start dumping the market. So if they dump the market straight away, so market will collapse straight away from the euphoria to this area around here. So what they do, they sell off their bags a little bit, recover the market around this area around here, in which we call like the complacency. People think, oh no, this is just a dip and we should buy that dip, and this dip is like we're seeing the recovery now and market is continue from here. So this, when this complacency is created on the chart, it will create your lower low, lower high. That it's your confirmation, okay, so we are potentially going to see the downtrend. So close some profits, hold a little bit longs or whatever you trades you're holding, hold a little bit and then start packing up. After this completely, when the price dips further more, so you will see the anxiety in the people when people are start telling, okay, this is just a dip, don't worry about it, buy the dip, we will see the rally from here, so don't worry about this, buy this dip. So this is the anxiety in the market. When the price dips furthermore, you will see on the chart as well, and if you go to the social media as well, like Facebook, Telegram groups, people are still denying that no, my investment is a very good company, so my investment is not going anywhere, sooner or later I will recover my money. So people are actually denying. After that denial, you will see the panic selling in the market when maybe people have lost their 60-70% of their portfolio. So now this is the money I have got and I don't want to lose any more money, so let's sell everything, save my money and jump out from this market. So this you call the panic area. After the panic, you will see the capitulation, where people quit the market, said nah, this is not something for me. Some people are thinking about sell or sell it not. So this is your capitulation area where people are really confused. Most of people, they have already panic sold, and some people like they're thinking to sell. After that, we see our again dip. So I call this, not me, my mentor, he called this dip dip. So we have seen so many dips here. When we reach around this anger area, so people are already frustrated, lose most of their money. They are maybe holding like a 20-30% of their portfolio and they don't know what to do. They're blaming the government, they're blaming the different things happening in the market, but they don't want to take the responsibility of their actions, what they did. So this is the anger. After the anger, you see the little bit recovery maybe, and then last dip, which is the depression, where people lost all of their money, the uneducated people, and they think that's it, I'm not going to come back to the crypto or any financial market, this is gamble, I don't want to lose any more money which I will earn or I have got in my bank account, that's it, I'm not going to be coming back. So this is the depression in the market. When you will open your Facebook or Telegram group, people are saying these things on and on again and again, that buy this dip, market will recover at some point, buy this dip. A lot of depression. There's just still like keep telling themselves that I'm good, so don't need to be worry about this. After this depression, we see the disbelief, the circuit rallies, where the big whales and the investment check the market. Okay, is there still more retail money in the market? If no, then final dip and we start heading with the same market psychology cycle. So this is a bit of run through on the psychology of market cycles. Now I will give you a little bit run through on this BTC chart. So if you guys remember, when we were like all-time high around this 69 and 70, people were literally screaming and shouting, we are hitting 100k, this time will not come back again, we are 100k, or some people are even they're calling like 500, 200. There's some crazy figures coming out from the market without people thinking like it. Just imagine for 1 second, like if we hit like 250, 500k, means there will be a lot of inflation in the market. So means like as far we are suffering in the inflation right now, which is like 7.9%, yes, 7.9%, which was recently announced in the US. So if we hit that price 500, 250, the inflation will be like maybe 20-30%, something around, maybe more than that. So I don't think so that will going to happen anytime sooner. So let's see. So by the way, after that euphoria, when people are telling you, giving you the advices that this going to happen, this going to happen, buy this, otherwise you will miss the train. We've seen the dump. When we see this dip here, so people was saying that okay, so this is just a dip, don't worry about it, buy this dip, accumulate here, this is the last chance, this is the last chance, you're buying this on discount and price start in the upward direction. When you see another dip here, so there's the anxiety in the people are giving confidence, like it's not the confidence, but I would say like they're giving hope to their self as well and to the people as well. Don't worry, don't get panic, don't sell, buy this dip, market will recover sooner or later, market, don't sell, don't get panic. They think like they are the market makers, they actually control the prices of the market, but they don't realize it's not them, it's the big money, the institutions who are manipulating or running the market. So they get anxiety here and then denial. Then my investment is a really good portfolio, I think it's around this area, and there's the panic element, we see a big dip here. Okay, so this area I think is a very important area to consider. In this area, I think this is a capitulation area, and if we break this trend line, which I think it will, we will see the dip here, which will be the anger, people will scream. I think people haven't seen the real pain, they haven't lose like the good amount of their money, so we may see this anger around this area, and when we will hit the anger, we'll see the last dip, the depression, which will be around like a 27, 28, or maybe even lower around 24, 25. After that I think we will start recovering in the market. So this is how I compare the market psychology with the current crypto market situation. Different people, they have their different opinions. Some people think that the panic selling still need to be happen after here, and capitulation maybe somewhere around here. Then we will see anger and depression maybe around that 20, 22 area, or maybe even lower. Some people are also saying that, but to be honest, in my opinion, I am not seeing this thing happening at the moment, because there's a lots of reasoning for me, but it could happen. Crypto is very volatile, nothing is 100%, so it could come 20k, maybe even lower than 20k. I will only advise everyone in the market, like if you are new or if you're in the market from a little bit time or longer, manage your risk. If you are entering in the trade or the investment, must have your exit strategy and target profit. If you're entering without any reasoning, and if you don't have your target profits or exit strategy, even though if you are trading or investing, means at the end you will gonna lose your money and quit this market. Trust me, I listen from my mentors. I have seen actually people in the market happen to them this thing. I was actually about to quit the market and I lost the money, but luckily I found a good mentorship and I learned a lot from them, and I found the right path, and today I'm sitting here in front of you. Whatever education I have learned, I'm trying to give back to the community. If you want to learn this technical analysis skill properly with a really good knowledge and from the real good mentors as well, I will put the link in the description below as well. Go and check it out. If you have any questions, I'll put my email address in the description as well. Reach out to me or leave your comment. I will contact you guys and assist you through your journey. That's it for today. Hope you guys learned something today, and obviously I'm not a teacher, proper trainer or mentor for anyone, but I'm trying my best to share my knowledge with the community, with the people who are starting or who are in the market, they don't know which direction they need to head. Please subscribe my channel, like my video and share it with your friends, and leave your feedbacks in the comment section below. That's it. See ya.